Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn, and I need a quick, easy meal today. And this came in my grocery delivery, Velveeta. Yeah, I haven't purchased Velveeta probably in 29 years. I don't even remember the last time I purchased Velveeta. But they had a little mix-up at the grocery store. I got someone's Velveeta. Called over there to Albertsons to see if they wanted it back. Yeah, you messed up. You gave me somebody else's Velveeta. Keep it. We can't take it back. Okay. Well, I didn't really know what to do with it, so I had to do some research. And tonight we're going to be making a cheesy chicken skillet meal. Should be ready in no time. Quick, easy, in a hurry. Yay, hooray. Can't beat that with a stick. Let's get down to it. How are y'all doing? Doing good? I hope so. Hot diggity. It's been a long day. This one day has felt like an entire week. So I just want something quick and easy, delicious and satisfying. A little comfort food. That's what I think about when I think about Velveeta. Anyhow, there are certain things that I just always have in the freezer. I always have some chicken stock. Took that out to thaw this afternoon when I came up with my recipe. And then I took out this shredded chicken. And this is from a rotisserie chicken. And I just shred it up, stick it into the freezer. And on that day when I'm struggling to, get it together. Yeah, I struggle to get it together. It's not all peaches and cream sometimes. Sometimes life gets in the way. But those are two things that I always have. It's a little bit of shredded chicken and a little bit of chicken stock. Also had half a box of this rigatoni pasta. And I am going to go ahead, and it's about 8 ounces, and that's going to be more than enough. This should easily feed 4 people. Ooh, that's loud. All right, got some rigatoni in there. I'm going to pour 2 cups of chicken stock right in on top. There we go. And then I'm going to turn my stove on to about a 7. I want this pasta to get going. Yeah, absolutely. But while that's getting going, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slice off some Velveeta. Now, let's see if I can get it's graduated on the side, so you know how much you're going to cut. Because for me, I'm not going to use the whole block, but I am going to cut off about 4 ounces, and I think that's going to be plenty for our dinner tonight. My mother never bought Velveeta. We always had, American slices, shredded cheese, that kind of thing. But my grandma bought Velveeta, and we loved to go to her house, and she would make us mayonnaise and Velveeta sandwiches. And now it doesn't sound so great, but it kind of does all at the same time. You know what I mean? Anyhow, I'm just going to cube this up just for ease of melting, because I want this, PDQ. So funny thing, that I thought yesterday was Tuesday all day long. Yeah, I sure did. Thought it was Tuesday. Thought when I woke up this morning it was Wednesday. And so my Tales from the Step Stool will be on Thursday as scheduled, as promised. But yeah, I got dazed and confused about what day we were on. Guess I was hoping that I'd just skip right over Tuesday. And, based on today's success level, it probably would have been an okay idea. Should have just stayed in bed. But I didn't. I got still alive, even though it was kind of a donkey day. Still alive. Still get to tell about it. So, it's all right. It'll be okay. All right. Got my cheese cubed up there. And like I said, just for ease of melting, I don't know, probably you could just throw the whole 4 ounces of Velveeta in there. It might be okay. I wouldn't doubt it. All right, gonna let this rigatoni come up to a boil. use any pasta that you have. You have rotini, macaroni, you got spaghetti noodles. Go ahead, crack them in half. I won't tell. Put them on in there. It'll be fine. Gonna do a little cleanup, and I'll be back when my pastas come to a boil. Okay, my pasta is coming up to a boil, and I am going to go ahead and just let it boil like this for about 5 minutes before I put in anything else. Looks good so far, yay, hooray! While we're letting that boil, I'm just going to go ahead and slice up some strawberries. My cousin Julie is so kind, so she called me the other day. I couldn't get to the phone, but left me a message that she was watching the world news and that eating strawberries can help lower your LDL cholesterol. I had no idea. So when I miss the world news, most of the time I fall asleep before the news comes on. So we've been eating some strawberries in an effort to, lower our cholesterol a little bit. Anyhow, I was giving Andrew just whole strawberries. He requested that they're sliced because then his hands don't get dirty. So bless his little baby heart, I'm going to go ahead and cut up his strawberries for him. But you have to eat like 10 a day. That's a lot of strawberries for me. But I'll give it a whirl for, a while, see what happens. Yeah, willing to try anything. Julie is so funny, and her little tips and tricks are just wonderful. Just like I store my strawberries, bring them home from the grocery store, wash them in a little lemon juice, and then put them into these mason jars with a lid on it, and they stay great for a long, long time. I bought 2 flats because, 10 strawberries a day, you won't need some. So I want to make sure that I get through them all. Keep them as nice as possible. Yay, right? This pasta has gone for about 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and add the rest of our stuff. So I've got about 1 pound of shredded chicken. If you do not have pre-cooked chicken, go ahead and pre-cook your chicken before you add your pasta. So then you'll have the chicken in the bottom of the skillet. Put your noodles on top of that. Put your chicken stock, and then just let it cook together. But mine's already done, so it didn't need any more cooking. There we go. About 1 pound of that. Or, cook 1 pound of your raw chicken. And then I've got a can of fake Rotel. Got this over at the Walmart, and it's diced tomatoes with peppers and onions, that kind of thing. Little can of fake Rotel. And I don't know, it was probably, I'm going to say almost 30 cents cheaper than the name brand. So I was okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and pour the whole can in there. Yep. All the juices too. Make sure you get every bit. You paid for it all. And then what else? So it's also clean out the refrigerator day. I have a little bit of broccoli. I have the remainder of my purple cauliflower, and I have a little bit of the matchstick carrots. Gonna throw all those in too. Yay, hooray. Like I said, this is gonna feed people. Nobody's going hungry today at my house. 4, maybe 6 people. Yeah. Got a little bit of the spice mix that I made, and I am gonna put in a little pinch of that. Yay, hooray. Let's give it a little stir up. Get everything down in there so we can get cooking some of that really good chicken stock. And I'll link a video with my homemade chicken stock in it for you down below. Well, I think that looks delicious. I am super excited about this quick, easy dinner. Can't beat that with a stick. Alrighty, and then my final step, I'm gonna go ahead and put my 4 ounces of Velveeta in there. You know, 4 ounces, that's, to me, fine for Andrew and I. If you have real cheese lovers, you could use as much as you want. Have at it. Shoot the moon. But I think 4 ounces is going to be plenty for Andrew and I. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on, and I am going to let that cook with the lid on for about the next 10 minutes. Get those veggies all tender. Get that rotini all soft and what have you. Let that cheese melt. We'll give it a stir up. It's almost time for dinner. I'm excited. Yay, hooray! If you didn't have fresh cauliflower, broccoli, carrots in your refrigerator, if you didn't need to clean out your veg drawer, one of those bags, you know, the cauliflower, broccoli, carrot mix, or the Normandy blend, the California blend, they even sell those down at the Dollar Tree. Yay, great. You know, I haven't been in a couple of days, and I'm kind of jonesing for a little Dollar Tree fix. Or you can look in your refrigerator. I also had spinach, but because my romaine froze, and I did end up chopping that up and putting it in the dehydrator for green powder, so it didn't all get thrown away. Salvaged what I could in yesterday's salad, but dehydrated the rest, because once it's dehydrated, it won't matter that the texture has changed. But I could have easily just added some spinach or some frozen spinach, or, you know, a can of mixed vegetables from the pantry. Any of these things will do. You know, get your veg in any way you can. Just taking the lid off to let my sauce reduce a tad. Turned it down to about a 4. I was watching a commercial while I was, you know, letting this boil. And it is the new Mac commercial with all the security features, and the team leader loses the Mac, and somebody's stolen it, and they're trying to pawn it, and yada, yada, yada. Anyhow, they're running around trying to find it. There's this guy driving like a maniac, and he says, I haven't felt this alive since the 90s. And I don't know why, but that just tickles me to death, because there are days that I feel like that. Like, I remember the 90s. I was really alive back then. You know, had a lot of get up and go. Some days it's a struggle. Some days, you know, I fall out of bed, I feel like I'm 16 again. That's when the ibuprofen's really working. Ooh, and there we go. Yay, hooray. It looks and smells fantastic. I'm so hungry. My belly's hitting my backbone. Let's get this all dished up. Lots of veg in there. A little bit of pasta. Okay, there we go. Think that looks delicious. It's super steamy. Yay, hooray. All right, my lovelies, be good, be careful, look both ways. Cheesy chicken skillet meal. Yay, hooray. Smells like a winner. Be good, be careful, look both ways. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Crazy But Not Dangerous.